you're not the first one to kind of feel that way, where you're like, am I actually supposed to be here?
Do they need me?
Oh my God! But yeah, it's been long coming, so I hope it works out.
Yeah, man, I feel like it will, man. We've done all the hard parts.
What do you mean we've done all the hard parts? What?
We got all the equipment and all the stuff. Not the hard part. Now we can't go back down. Like, we've sacrificed so much for us, like, to say, nah.
True.
Yeah.
Getting the equipment was, I would say, like, the first steps.
And like the biggest step for me, it was like you are crazy actually to do this, because if you remember, we've been like, and like you've been like, yeah, well, like took it like, let's do it. Like how for like let's do this, and like I think that's like 3 years ago. Of me trying to convince you, but I'm just glad like that we did it.
Yeah, true. Actually, like, this is the right time.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Let's leave things first. We've been through a lot.
Aware, man.
So like we've been through a lot. So I feel like it makes sense that we're doing it now, considering like the direction that we were taking at the time. I think we were doing like live shows and
a lot of shows and
live
events,
sessions and stuff like that, and events. That was more like the direction that we were thinking of taking Vybz as a whole thing, and then all of a sudden.
But to counter your thoughts, like we also had something like that we called Lano's a recap, if you remember. What we said was like,
what is the recap?
They had the interviews and stuff. So like, okay, like
that was a long time ago.
I fuck with the interviews, but nowadays no one like does like interviews and stuff. It's always like it's more like a conversation thing. Yeah.
I think for me that's more
that one like so awkward. Did you see my interview? Like, if I see that video online, I scroll through past it fast. I don't want to see that shit.
We need to cut to that interview. I'm thinking about it. And cut to interview.
No, not mentioning that interview.
I forgot that you did a recap. Oh yeah, that was the time that Vybz was hard.
No, the thing is, you know what I did? I was not gonna deal with. I met this guy, we struck a deal, but I wanted to. I want to work with you only under one condition. Yeah. Like, what's the condition? You do an interview with this guy. Not the condition. Like, I'm like, dog. Yeah, because before like I met Tunajos and Alpha. Like we became like a partnership and stuff. Like the Vybz thing was also always to me like a brand. Yeah, but I didn't care about who's behind the face or whatever, because it wasn't about that. It was about like the movement. Like, and then I met this nigga, they're like, nah, fuck that shit. We showing your face.
We're not behind the scenes.
Yeah, like,
you know me, I was all about popping at the time. Like, which popping?
Like that. Like, we have immortals. I'm a more money. You can do like nah. I want you.
I didn't know where you wanted to hide.
Yeah.
I remember at that time Vybz had a team, man.
Oh yeah.
Like you guys had a team and
a proper one, yeah.
A proper team. Like set designers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Shout out to Kasi Creatives.
Kasi Creatives.
The homies, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the whole team, and I remember your guys pitching the idea like, yo, we need to work together. This is our
Do you remember the day
I remember the day there was a whole meeting and a presentation.
Do you remember the day like I first approached you?
Wasn't it the first
time? Recording?
Wasn't it the first time that we were recording? Were we shooting Lucy Black?
Yeah, the thing is like what happened. Like I don't know where I had your contact from. Yeah, but I had your like contacts from my phone. And then Aluto was pushing me because at the time we were doing like indoor sessions, but we were doing live.
Yeah.
So we did it with the phone. And it would be live on Facebook. So yeah, more quality got live in chat. Yeah, so the hype was there, but like the quality
was not
there. Yeah, also, and then Aluto like, yo, approach this guy, man. Yeah, and like I don't even know this guy. What do I say? Yeah, well, like, and then apparently this other day, Jay Black kissed me up, yo.
Yeah,
can we borrow the thing? Want to shoot something for Lucy Black? I think I'm lunching or something.
Yeah, it was like a live station kind of. Was it one track?
It was one track because it was entering that African Don. It was a contest, man.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, competition. Don't remember. Don't you remember Lucy Black?
But I just don't remember what it was.
I think it was like the whole Africa thing. He was entering a competition there. So you came here. Yeah, well, when I came here, this guy with his backpack, and he was buffed at that time because he was like lifting his chest. Was chasing over. What? I'm alive.
Shots fired.
Yeah, that keyboard was held with one hand. Like, okay, this guy. So he came in, he shoot the guy because I don't know him, yo. And then he came out, I was just standing there. Then he came to me like, yo, this is a nice spot, man. We should shoot. Yeah, well, some more. Like, yo, give me your number. I already have his number. I'm like, okay. I'm like, give me your number. Yeah. So
The pride in this guy is
gave me
there.
his number.
You could have just said, "You already have your number. I was gonna hit you up."
because I didn't know you, man. Because I don't want to be forward. Like, okay. Then we set up a meeting. He gave a meeting. We had a proper setup for him. He couldn't say no because the setup was shit crazy.
Yeah,
you remember
creative.
the Kasi Creative? They did
Shit,
something
that was
crazy. And he took some fly pictures, and that was that now.
And I remember you had a setup. Was it you who did the setup for a certain DJ, and the DJ never showed up?
Was it the day?
No, we did a project where a certain DJ was
Supposed to show up.
but I didn't do
Say the name.
setup.
Say the name of it.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't want to catch any. No shade.
I don't remember
No
the name.
shade.
Like,
There was definitely a certain DJ. I don't remember who organized the thing, but I learned that I showed up and the DJ didn't show up, and I was just like, oh. And the Kasi Creators done like a crazy setup. Remember?
yeah, with the hood and the trains and all
Who
that.
was
thing.
responsible for that? Was it you? It's Vybz.
The creatives? Eh?
The setup.
The setup of
The creative. Kasi
Yeah,
Creators.
it was us,
But I
but
mean, like, who spoke with the DJ to do it?
I don't remember the DJ. If you can like just remind me the name of the DJ. yeah, but give me a clue. It's the female male DJ.
Male DJ from this side, Wallace Dean, who plays different sound from the usual. You know,
From the usual house and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think I don't think it was him, cause
It was him who was supposed to come. I know he was supposed to do
and
it.
play what type of music.
I think it was supposed to. I was supposed to shoot the set.
Cause the thing is, when you came for the set, cause we've been like what you call this
Then we ended up hanging out anyway.
in those sessions, yeah. We had those in those sessions, and then that day I think with the setup, cause we even had the dancers, if you remember.
Yeah.
Everything was set up.
And poetry.
Not like the poet, like that's after.
Oh.
That's after. That's when I saw they deal with the devil already. Like, that's
Speaking of that,
this is before that.
excuse me, just explain a little bit more on the sign the deal with the devil, because that's sign the deal with the devil.
The Illuminati, bro. Like, with the Illuminati, and then we blew up. And then we started to gatekeep, open gates. Like, we decided it was hot in the industry. Like it happens.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It
I'm not part of
happens.
that deal that he's saying. But yeah, man, it was. That's how it all started. That's how the whole vibe.
Yeah, where.
Part of it. I think we were more focused on, of course, the live sessions and everything. We were not.
And during that time, if I remember correctly, it was those COVID.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
it was
so
broke.
yeah, and you shot a lot of content. Like you were like you were doing a lot of pro bonos and shit. You doing a lot of pro, like
I was giving back to the community.
Let me snatch this nigga. Yeah.
I was giving back to the community through my work, and yeah, I knew people didn't have money. I didn't have money either, but I didn't want to I also wanted my skill to die, and I wanted to grow. I didn't want it to stop growing just because people cannot shoot at the moment. And I think I always knew that, I'm coming from a community where not everybody can actually afford to do these services.
Shout out.
But I just felt like also there was so much talented people to work with, so that's why it was very easy for me to let's do some work. And I learned a lot. As much as people think they were benefiting, I was benefiting a lot in terms of like knowledge on what not to do, what to do next time, and all that. Helped me know exactly like how productions roll, and also it taught me so much on a human level, how humans operate, how they
and partnerships, man. Because I feel like you've had a lot of partnerships.
Yes,
coming up to these days. Yeah,
I did what started from 08 Margin, also did Vybz, also did Dowsett, what do you call this one, the Vibe dealers.
And you do some, I wouldn't say it's partnership, but you worked with a more filthy entertainment. And the partnership.
Yes, shout out to Filthy.
Shout out to Tez Flex.
Oh my gosh.
OG right there.
Yeah, we did. That was the time when they brought the Nasty C to the hood. So that was pretty cool. That was early in my career. I was naive.
Yeah. Let's take it back. I feel like we doing this now, go back and forth. But let's take it back. Okay.
Nasty C.
Wait. Before we get there, let's get the Alpha videographer. When did you start? And what inspired you?
So
to be a
when
videographer?
First things first, I would say I went on what? when I came out of matric, I knew exactly what I wanted to do because my parents were connected to these people who were running a media company. So I went there while I was during matric. I went there to some of their sets and I saw how they were doing it, and they asked me, "Is this something that I would want to do?" So that was something that I made a choice over some time after actually visiting some sets, and I saw that this is something definitely that I'm interested in, and then once I finished doing it, that was in 2015. I didn't know anybody in the hood. I discovered I knew nobody. I just knew like a few of my friends from school.
And you didn't have a lot of friends.
And I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't have a few. I literally had like two people.
Yeah.
At that time, 2 people that I knew from school, and then other were just classmates and stuff. So I was invisible. I was the invisible child, and so I needed to be connected. And Tumelo was one of the classmates that I had.
Oh yeah, shout out to T.
Yeah, and he was doing 4 at that time. He was doing Owen Margin, and he
so you already started with this movement in high school then?
Yeah. I feel like I don't know if he started it. I didn't start with him in high school because in high school I was probably he had already started. I just didn't know. I didn't even know.
And when like in high school, like nothing about
I
videography.
knew nothing about music, videography, nothing. But one thing I knew for sure I was doing was I was always having my phone and I was always taking pictures and videos and stuff. I like doing that stuff. That's why I still have pictures of like people in high school. Picked up on my Google Drive kind of thing. Because that was something that I was always interested in, but I never knew that you could actually make a career out of it.
Shout out.
So he approached me. He's like, "Yeah, let's do Owen Margin." He's like, "Yeah, I can introduce you to this guy." Because I told him I wanted to do music videos. I love music, but I cannot sing, rap, or anything. He introduced me to an artist.
Tumelo.
Yeah,
So like okay, you graduated from high school, ne?
Yeah.
And then you started with your videographer
stuff.
And then you met
that I was doing
videographer, and then you guys linked.
He linked me up. Owen Margin. So let's do a 50-50.
Because it's a photographer and a videographer.
Shout out. Perfect. Yeah. It's like, okay, let's do it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then that's how we started.
To meet like artists and producers.
And then I started exploring more on. Yeah.
Which first artist that you worked with?
I would say let's start with the event. The first event that I shot.
Okay, my man.
First event, not to say, just want to put it out there.
Shout out to Destiny. Yeah, it's never coming back to the whole anyway, but yeah. Shout out to him.
Entertainment. Didn't get paid for that gig. Learned a big lesson. Ended up.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe one day or somehow we can have like a proper like, cause everyone like is point like I was speaking to Anela one was point fingers at this one was point fingers at this one. No one like
we didn't care. Me and T, we didn't care. We just wanted our money. We didn't care what was happening because we were not part of Filthy Entertainment. We were hired to do the visual, and we had done also promos for the show and everything. We had done everything, thinking we were gonna get paid. Once everything, the money is in and stuff. And then these niggas disappear, and then later on they show up and they're like, "Yo, we want the visuals, we want the stuff. Can you at least give us the stuff? We'll try to get your money." I'm like, no, we want
it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. We're not giving you anything. We just want the money right now. There's nothing we're talking about. So, yeah, that's what happened. And then we just deleted the footage and we moved on with our lives.
Shout out.
And pictures, everything was deleted. We just moved on.
So would you say that like that was your first big project? Not big project.
First big.
Like in that way, because you never like you were not used to a lot of artists during that time, or you were always inside.
It was very big, and these guys were really speaking good talk. They were sweet talking.
I know.
They're big talkers, so it was very easy.
Shout out to E. Shout out to E. Shout out to Dale. Shout out to Anel.
When it was very easy for them to say this, that, and you'll be like, okay, I buy it, because we had actually never been
in a situation like that.
So, that was a good learning curve, though. After that, we knew that you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful who you're working with, and you need to ask for your money, demand it before you even start, so that these people can actually pay you. Otherwise, overall, it was an experience. It was an experience. And then I started doing music videos because I love music. I started doing music videos. The first artist I worked with was Vybz. Shot a lot of stuff, and then
shout out to Vybz, VI.
Yeah, that was before I had like what do you call this?
Why? Gotta shout out the nigga. What's going on now? What are we doing? I didn't get a name, but okay, we're not supposed to shout out niggas. Okay. Next time, give it a memo, guys.
Yeah. I worked with him, and then he introduced me to all the artists.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Me mainly to Agent. I remember meeting Agent. I'm like, I want to work with you. Agent recording his first track, and I shooting the first music video. That was not my first music video because Vybz had already shot a music video. But that was like my first major music video.
Oh yeah. You feel like okay, like to still go on what you say, bro? Like Mood was like 2016, eh?
2016. I don't remember 2016 or 2017.
Yeah, I during like those times.
It was too, yeah.
Because I remember, like, do you know, like, even for me, like, to start like the thing, the vibe thing, it was inspired by like that movement. Yeah, because I remember when like
I didn't even know there was something happening this side.
That's me, because I think I was at the res St. Peter's during those times, so I'm just chilling, and because Agent, I know him from school, used to at the lower grade, so okay, I was in class with him. His older sister. Yeah, well, so when Mazganjala, okay, and then like at this time in the res, I see this boy Ibo, and the raps and the visuals were like, so I was like, this guy, I mean, like showing everybody, yo, this boy is from my hood. It's from my hood. Because if you remember, like back in the day, Crayphone was not like such a popular place. No one gave a fuck. So like, yeah, and everyone are like so impressed, like, yo. So
that was hard.
So even for me, like that was the first time, even because I remember I wrote to the news of I said in inbox, but yo, my nigga. Yeah, well, like, this is like just giving him props, but yo, this is crazy, my nigga. If I can do anything, yeah, well, just to.
And that's how we were doing like freestyle.
Away.
Like we were pushing ourselves. We were really riding on that. I didn't even know how big it was at that time. It was,
because there was nothing like that before.
Nobody, yeah.
There was nothing like, even for me, like creative vibe was like, okay, now this guy, there's music out for there's music videos out.
Let's do something.
Where do they perform this stuff? Like, well, that's why I come in. Like, okay, let me just create a space where he can perform this stuff, or where he can be supported by other guys. Shout out to Vybz. Shout out to Age. Shout out to Age. Shout out to
yeah. I'll tell you, during the Agent like era, I learned a lot. Like, we used to challenge each other creatively. We used to come up with ideas, and they would make things happen. Make things happen. It was their first time, it was my first time, so we were just like doing it. And every time we were impressed by ourselves, every time we see the
always push the
we did this. He was delivering, like,
on this side,
When he started on music, he was delivering.
Who was producing for him? The MK, ne?
MK. So
shout out to MK.
Make the beats. Yeah. All the beats were made by
shout out to Ash.
And then he was recorded at MK Records.
Hardest producer.
Yeah, the hardest producer was been like with us for a very long time.
And it's been a real one for a long time, and I hate the fact that people like they take advantage of the guys.
I know.
Yeah, well, that's a good brother right there. Okay, but
but so it was a really like good learning curve for me. Then I started knowing all the other artists and exploring and like working with everybody else, which was that's how I grew and started to know what is actually happening in K City.
Yeah.
At that time it was K City, K Town, K City. Everybody was like K Town, K City.
That was the anthem.
Yeah, so it was for me. I learned a lot. That's when I started doing all the other as a freelancer. So I was doing everything, events, weddings, you name it. I've done it.
Shout out.
And that's when until I joined Vybz Networking Hub.
Shout out to Vybz again.
Vybz Networking Hub. Oh my God, what did we do? Breakfast show.
Man, like
what inspired you to start Vybz? Because when I came, Vybz was already established.
I just told you, bro, but I'm gonna tell you again. Like I saw that video of AJ.
The movement that was happening.
That movement, like, well, how do I enter?
And like, how did you get like everybody else to be involved?
Okay,
I mean, it was your.
So like, where it started actually, like, while I was at the Resnet, there was these two guys. They're from Ekrab. Oh, shout out to Sarah and Tux. So they had this event thingy. They were a group also event because they were like one of those woke guys. Yeah. So like after like chilling and smoking with, they will ask because they read books. They will like talk about books and I'll be fucking bored. What are we doing here? Yeah. So they inspired me like, yo, what do you like to? And at the time, me and my guys and my friends, we like to host. We would host the parties. Yeah. And invite people. Yeah, we buy alcohol like, and then like okay, like how do I turn this into something? Business? Because something I do like for free. Like
that's something that you're already doing.
So like that's how it came about. And the name thing I don't know, man. I don't know, like it's just like I had like so many names, like lined up, but like he stood up, because he said so many things, but it was just such a simple word, saying some. Because I had some other creative, I'm like, this is too hip hop. I'll be the only one understanding this word, so that's why I resort to Vybz. And there was this guy Neo. Shout out to Neo. Lifestyle series. So the time when I was about to start, Lifestyle series was already a thing. So I'm sitting by it, like I was scrolling on socials, and I saw Neo. They were hosting this thing. I think it was on Rooftop. Sponsored by Skyvok. Like, shit. I'm like, shit. this is the thing I want. So I'm like, yo, this is the type of vibe. So I met with Neo the other day, the main campus sit down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, so we heard up, yo, Shazana was from the hood. Like, yo, I need to speak to you or something. Like, okay, cool. Okay, we set up a meeting of, you know me, like I'm a pro guy like that.
Of course.
So I had the whole like presentation, PowerPoint, the thingy, like everything done, like, cause I'm still new to this. I don't know what's, and I know this guy. I see this guy is doing it and he's doing like the right way. So I invited him, showed him the thing. I think he was sitting here. I think it took like almost 15 minutes, just like more like starting it over again, just reading the proposal, like, and you were like, like if you have to do this, we have to start this thing.
Yeah.
Slowly, like bit by bit, and
you don't want to like rush it.
Yeah, and he felt like, I asked him why doesn't. Oh, before I showed him the proposal, I asked him why doesn't he do the things that the events doesn't he do it like here in the hood? And he was like, nah, man, I want to they're not ready for that. Yeah, well, I'm like, have you tried it? Like to feel like, like, nah, they're not ready for that type of vibe. So that's how we linked. So we and shout out to Neman. He's like a very like smart guy. I learned a lot. But from him, like in the business side and the event side of things. But it was like way. I feel like it was the shit. I don't know how I'm gonna say this without it sounding it bad,
without trending.
Because I feel like there are people like that that are not for the hood, man. Well, so it was one of those. But he's good, but he's not for the whole, like he doesn't feel like he's appreciated enough in the whole. But whereas me and Alpha, we don't care about being appreciated, like we just like want to put in the work. So he was almost more focused on the town. Let's pop that side. Cool. And then fast forward, like I don't know what happened. But they were no longer part of it. They were like, okay, and they okay.
Oh yeah.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
Because I remember when I came, there was still a lifestyle series brand.
You know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I think it was 2019. My mom passed. It was so obvious when my mom passed. I'm not gonna be as active. So like taking a back step, and then like I think it was like after a week or 2 weeks, I saw them like they were on the other team. Like okay, and they were like posting in the studio like okay, and they were pushing some other movement. So like okay, that's how it goes. So they didn't inform me if okay, like we're moving up to this side, you're playing for other team. And I'm not like, if you feel like they were winning that side, like, who am I to say otherwise, So that happened. I was like, okay, I had to be in this and look out for
I hear you. Okay, the other team. I kind of like have an idea. What are we talking about here?
What the other team? Oh wow, not the other team. Like it's not even a secret, dog. Like they left Vybz and joined what team?
Okay, if you say so.
Never in the Anela one though. Who else was there?
Who else?
Kwang was also there. What? Because she was also always in the studio.
Okay.
I think there's someone in the household who would answer that for us.
I feel like you know what? Getting back to Vybz, okay, and then I joined Vybz, and then it started working. Oh my god, that was a nice.
What would you say is your favorite project? Like all the things that we done.
I would say, didn't we do that thing? What was that thing with the breakfast
show? Yeah.
The breakfast show.
That was nice.
Oh shit! Because
what episode?
Of course, you're gonna go to say episode. I don't know. I don't remember which episode. I don't remember which episode.
We had to lose. See, we had to. Oh.
Okay, so I was saying why if breakfast is favorite. Why did you have to make me choose? Why can't you just say, okay, which show was your favorite? Breakfast show was my favorite because we explored like a TV kind of thing. I've always wanted to work in TV. And that was me putting myself like, yo, this is TV.
And that was proper production stuff. I remember everything.
Intro, sound effecting and everything. That was like, and the set was really nice. Shout out to Afrizi.
Shout out to...
Oh, shit. That set was really nice.
We only use one kitchen was...
Afrizi. Shout out to JB. Yeah. What? Can you give a shout out?
Shout out. What's his name?
JB.
Shout out to Bonga.
Yes. Shout out for the kitchen.
Did I pronounce that right?
Bonga.
Okay, shout out to Bonga. Thanks for the kitchen,
bro. Okay. So anyway,
shout out to Afrizi. Yo, that's my nigga.
His mama's kitchen was amazing, and he always hosted us, and And shout out to all the artists who showed up because we didn't have money for any of these productions.
We only we even had to buy breakfast. Every morning, like
we were not getting money. We were making all this. We're buying breakfast, milk, fresh.
Yeah. And I was thinking like, I prefer my milk cold, like.
Yeah, that is true though. I prefer my breakfast with cold milk. Yeah,
it depends, man.
But it was just weird because he said that and the Weet-Bix. You know Weet-Bix?
I think we'll choke you to death.
But anyway, he did it. I shout out to everybody. I think one of my favorite episodes was definitely Azing. Azing was amazing. You should watch that episode.
I did.
Check it out.
Even the EP, dog. But the thing is, like, I feel like
that was the time we released an EP.
I feel like most of the tracks on the EP, the beats were downloaded, so that's why I didn't like push it as much because the beats were.
That guy is talented.
Shit, there's a song like tape called Blueberry Blueberry something.
Okay, I don't remember
this guy. La performance guy singing la EP.
There was one where I knew that it was. Oh my god, I forgot. I need to rewatch that shit. I didn't remember much about it. But yeah, breakfast show. What was your favorite?
My favorite, you know, mostly I'm a hip hop guy, man. Like, but between me and Alpha, that's why like Vybz like is like what you call like on the side of hip hop mostly because this guy just loves music in general. Anything that's music, that's Alpha. Yeah, well, but me, I'm more like you're a hip hop guy. I'm more like top rap. So I have to go with the cyphers. Not only because of how it came out. But even the experience like we had, because I remember Alpha Panic, because me and AV, rest in peace to my brother Avi. Yeah, well, me and AV were working that time, and we had to come back, and this guy was panicking. And there was one point where we wanted to quit.
Who makes a movement and then pitches an idea to do ciphers and then leaves you in their house? By the way,
this nigga was training to quit, my guy.
Vybz headquarters was his house. He would leave me here alone with the whole production.
And Avi had to beg this guy, let's shoot one more off, and then we quit. And this guy was like,
what happened? What was happening that was so stressful for me?
Artist number one. Number two, the guys, the creative guys were drinking a lot, so they didn't help you with the set.
Oh, yes.
Artists were having a lot of issues. I can name the artist apart, like,
I was a maniac, and I was a maniac at that time. Work for me was work. If you mess up with my work, I will be so pissed, and I'll cut you off.
Yeah, so Cyphers. You want to know my favorite episode of the Cyphers?
Yeah, which one?
It's like between the two. Like there's the one with the OGs and there's the one with the shout out what's this guy? 120, the producer.
120.
Shout out to 120. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't remember much about the Cyphers because that's a long time ago.
Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff, man. Like
Shout out to 120. I remember Ashes also produced one of the these guys were giving us free stuff.
For me, free talk. Come on, we need to to show appreciation. Especially the producers, man.
Everything was free because we didn't have money for any of the production. So
I'll take the one. What episode? The one with the what you call? What did we call them? But then we had the OGs.
And the unexpected side. I don't know. That is so funny.
That's like way back.
That's me, Brazil.
That's way back.
That's why I met AJ.
Yeah, that's way back.
I didn't remember.
So we had the OGs. OGs was Opro X. No style. No. Ayana Sisosa. In fact, I like that one only because it's not my number one, but I liked it only because like it was. it was like done on the spot because we remember we told this guy the previous day, but yo, I need you for your cipher.
Yeah.
And the next day he came prepared. Yeah, well, like,
we had artists.
Shit.
We had artists who turned away.
Who accepted the thing?
And then they came on.
They get cold feet.
No, they came in here and then they got cold feet. And
like, nah, I'm not stepping in that pool.
That was live.
Yeah, well, that was live.
Live.
Sure. So shout out for those type of like,
and also there was so much rappers energy. Ego. It's either you go and fail and perish in front of everybody and they'll never respect you, or you just walk away.
Yeah. With your tape.
Walk away now. And say, you know what, I'm not a rapper anyway, let me just leave this shit. That's what other people chose to do. I don't remember the specific artist, but
so like that three, I just respect those for that, man.
Who was your favorite?
My favorite was the one who 120.
Your favorite verse out of all the rappers. I think it's only fair that you choose.
Favorite verse?
Yeah, who did deliver the best for you?
Out of like
one. I just need one artist. Thank you so much.
Can you take like who lives out of the thing? I don't want I don't want to sound biased and stuff.
Yes. Shout out to your highness. Your highness was in there.
Okay, like automatically.
Oh, your highness. We had your highness in another cypher.
And it's one of my favorite because it's the one that they had to Azinga in 120 and ASAP.
We didn't have any other female rappers?
We had the other one, but the other one, like, I think it was like, last episode and it didn't land, man.
Who was the other rapper?
The last episode we had to Lady P, we had to Word. Yeah, we had who's this boy, OG or something.
OG, okay.
You remember?
OG, yeah.
Like who friends with the Polity.
Right, the OG.
Yeah, the OG. And who else did we have, man? But the last episode wasn't so. The hype was starting to die down. Yeah, well. Who's my favorite? Favorite verse? Pro X is up there.
I forgot everything.
Pro X is up there.
Oh, Pro X was.
Yeah, Pro X was with Ayana Sisusa and Style Talk. Those three.
Oh, Pro X is. Yeah, I remember Pro X's verse.
Pro X Style.
Pro X was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember the OG one. Pro X.
The OG and Ayana Sisusa.
I remember.
Yeah.
I would choose Pro X.
Yeah, bro, like it's not even fair, man. That guy's been.
It's
like,
not even fair because
he's been killing his life. That guy.
Either way.
And I wish like young artists could learn from that guy, man. Cause every time like he performs, even live he goes all out, bruh. Yeah, well,
true.
No, with no backtracks. Yeah, these guys and lip syncing. But okay, that's a story for another day.
Show there's been shots fired.
That's a story for another day.
We got
so I got the ciphers at the breakfast show there.
Yeah. I would probably say I think my also other thing. What did we other do? We also did those live indoor sessions.
That was the start of everything, dog.
Indoor sessions.
Well, which one is your favorite like episode there indoors?
Azinga. Sorry, Azinga. Sorry. Azinga was fire.
And it was the first time since, like of us like hearing him like.
Yeah, that was the first time actually hearing him.
Yeah, he came like with shout out to Ceres. He came with two Ceres.
Oh yeah, he came with Ceres.
And Ceres was begging us like, who's this boy? Please put this boy on his dog. Like.
Yeah, and then boom.
And like okay, I'll send us some music. And like, she wanna see me tomorrow. Yeah, like she playing polo. I'm like, who's this guy?
That was our time.
Shout out to Zigzag, man.
Zigzag has been fired since day one.
No, that's my boy, man.
But yeah, man, it was fire working with all the rappers and stuff, figuring out who's everybody, you know. Speaking of which, we didn't have much of female rappers in the hood.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we had, I think that time we only had Your Highness, and Lady P. Shout out Lady P. I don't know if there
who else. I don't know the
other ones.
The thing is,
other people came later on.
And I feel like Plumos has his own rap scene, man. Like that. Sometimes, like I will hear, okay, this person's a rapper, but I've never seen her or heard her rap because I feel like with Lady P, there was a group. She was only the one band. Who's those girls?
I don't see they were
Candy, yeah.
They were. Oh, I feel like they were a clique, but I don't think they were a group as such.
They were also rapping, was.
I think so. Yeah, they were rapping.
So you see, but like we don't know, like.
Yeah, but there was
what's that record label? I said, Plomos. Who's that guy recording there? Shout out to my ass.
My ass.
Yeah, shout out to my ass.
Shout out to him. I remember back then. Yeah. There was not enough like female presence. There was a lot of. Tembele was but Tembele disappeared.
And Tembele we couldn't consider her like an artist because she was one of those we had to drag her out like she
was on and off.
I think the only time I remember Tembele was when she did track with Age.
Yeah.
I can't remember what was. Can you?
I got a crush on
you. I got a crush. Oh yeah, that was a nice track. Yeah. I don't think she was more into music. By the time I was already in there, there was nothing for us to like work on with her or anything. We were trying.
Because we knew she had talent.
We knew she had talent.
But it's one of those like you have to drag like.
So I don't think she was in music at that time, but she was talented. I don't think she was focusing on that.
And female vocalists?
Casey.
But they were also so limited.
Yeah.
Very limited. If we say female vocalist, I would only know Casey.
Tana the Lady.
Oh yeah. Tana the Lady.
The house type of vibe.
Oh yeah, vibe. But I only worked with her once.
On the Play for Sure.
And then the other person, who was the other one who worked with? I forgot her name. The one who worked with Afrizi also.
And you guys once put Nikita on a poster, but never saw.
She didn't pitch.
I forget about Nikita. No shout out for that one. Ain't no shout out at all.
She didn't pitch.
No shout out for Nikita. She never showed up. She was talented, amazing. We wanted to really work with her. I think we were desperate to work with her more than she was wanting to work with us. So thank you so much. She never showed up, and we never followed up on her. So vocalists, there was nothing.
And it's always like that with like ladies, like we always have to beg, for like that. Like
and we know the importance of ladies. By the way, we always spoke about it. It's always like ladies. So
even on our shows, bro, like because on our team, like they were like just
no ladies. There was only males, like, so we could not get ladies.
Female perspective, female, like okay,
like who is gonna We tried though, didn't we?
Yeah, we got played. We did. He got played though. I'm on Lisa, all of that. Lisa, you remember we had a whole fucking meeting here?
I remember.
I'm on Lisa and they were like, we can't let you up.
Which Lisa now?
Lisa, I think she's Lisa.
We were cheering for good about it. Oh my god.
She almost fucked up the whole thing.
Oh my god. I remember she was all in the Vybz thing.
She was like, we don't need this thing. Everyone like must have a title now. Like
she was making
she
it
She came in and
she was dividing us.
She
was questioning what are we? What are you? What are you bringing to the table? Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when we discovered we don't need a lady. We fine.
What was she bringing to the table?
Fans. Because she kept on speaking about like,
I can get. She's like, I can get this. I can get this. I can get that.
But we never
I can
saw
get promotion. I can get like people to.
And she had a friend. You remember the friend was on mute the whole time, like.
Who was? I remember the friend. Oh my god, I forgot about that era. I even asked Ducani, like, are you still the leader of this?
Yeah, like hostile takeover, bro.
Did you start this thing because this lady is taking over?
That was a fucking takeover.
I remember.
Fun times.
How did we get rid of her?
Even Alota still talks about it to
How
this day.
did we get rid of her?
I don't know.
Which was
Alota even like you went off of backstep dance for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, even till this day.
I forgot about it. That was top
misstep, guys.
Oh my god. That's when we discovered we don't actually need somebody. We're fine. Because we never questioned where anything was getting. That's how our like partnership stayed.
And the thing is, like, we don't pay these guys to help us. So someone else comes in, like, and starts beating on these people.
Because we didn't treat people like that. Because we knew how important they were.
Yeah.
Everybody mattered because everybody was playing a part for free.
Sure.
And then we were also playing a part, and So we needed to be equal in some way. There was no like, oh yeah, I started this shit.
So you if I say this,
if I say this, these people really
changed.
helped us. So she changed that dynamic. She changed that dynamic. She could speak down on other people, and that was crazy. And I started looking at the creator vibes. Wow. Like, okay, is this still your thing? You're bouncing because you invited me to this thing. I can walk out now, you know. If you have lost control of this ship.
Nah, like, but at that time, like I feel like me and Alpha were like, it was at the point where we were like partners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like they will direct everything at Alpha. Or me, they will make Alpha and me feel important, but
everybody else, yeah. We're just killing our team.
Yeah.
But our team didn't last. What happened?
What happened to who do we have? Like, okay.
What happened to our team?
Like, I'm gonna count the people.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna ask it in this manner. When you approached me, you had a team, and then by the time we stayed, we were left.
We had Lendoza, a guy for his social media. Alota, shout out to him. Like, he's still out there, but he's in Joburg now. Guys are creative, those two guys, obviously. Yeah, but who else do we have?
Oh, we had AV also. Shout out to AV.
Shout out to AV. Yeah. Who else? They didn't have much, man. Yeah.
I hope I didn't have a hand on it. I feel like I destroy your team.
Nah, man.
We gotta address this because, fuck, there was nobody left. Yeah, and I was always afraid of being in these spaces because me, I can be a character in a way. I love my work and I'm very passionate about it. Maybe sometimes you have that effect and you drive people away.
And besides that, man, when you came in, you came in with a lot of ideas and all this stuff. So even my focus was like, okay, we need to do this with Alpha. We need, as much as like the team.
I hope I didn't drown everybody because maybe grew too fast.
It's how it's supposed to go. Like, if I'm moving up, they're supposed to keep up. Like
move too fast. I probably
they won't be overwhelmed. Like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And this guy, although not to mention, like he shoots videos, take pictures. Like he does. Like now he also does like I'm saying, like, our posters. He does cam sheet.
So that was.
Now they feel like
Did you think that was like you get what I'm saying?
Typical.
I'm starting to think that.
Typical Zimbabwean.
Boom. Shots fired.
It happens, man.
Boom.
It's like I got cheap labor for way less, so I got a camera guy, media guy, all in one price. Instead of separate, like media guy, they were all one package.
I hope I didn't drive the team away if the team is out here listening. I'm so sorry if I did because I didn't mean to drive anybody away. But I know my personality is a very strong personality and some people just cannot handle it. Only the people who can. And I noticed that in a lot of my working with other people, they just couldn't handle my personality. Some people probably thought I was overpowering. Of which I just needed. I think my personality needs a person who is just overpowering also. You know, I don't like pushovers. I don't like people who are pushovers. You need to bully me back. I can bully you. You need to bully me back so that we can balance it. You know, but I am gonna make my voice heard, my idea heard, and I'm gonna, because I see it the way I see it in my head. So if you've got a better idea, tell me so that we can. So that's how I think. Like a few people were not offended because they knew the type of person that I am. Like you were never. I don't think you were ever offended. If you were, I'm sorry. Right? Other people, people I know for sure they were. We cut off our friendships because of something like that. They couldn't handle my energy and they.
Yeah, speaking of, let's just stay there on friendships. I feel like most people, I don't know. Yeah, most people like when they become close to you or partners, business partners or friends or whatever, would you say like they get like too attached or too dependent on you? Yeah, because I remember times like where you started to work with them, the Dowset Vibe dealers, and like us as Vibe, like I think we took a young break, when you were both when you were working to Dowset, you told me like yo Tukani, because you came to and saying we as Vibes. I present this idea as Vibes, because if you can see like the early videos of the 1000 Monday, they had the Vibes.
The Vibes,
yeah, because it was us going in as a team. But when I went there with Alpha, I'm like, okay, Alpha is shooting, so what am I supposed to like to be doing. I don't.
That is actually true.
Yeah.
If you actually think about it, I wouldn't even know when did it transition to being from Vybz to just being vibe dealer.
So he went there like as
Vybz.
And he did his thing. So after like a while, that like was happening. Even now, even till this day, I have people asking me, "Yo, are you Alpha still good?
No.
What happened?" I'm like,
you know what?
Yeah,
that was true. I felt like I hear what's your question.
So my question is like, do you feel like when people like get close to you or have a business to you, they get like too attached or too dependent, or you like not to the point where they don't allow you to explore other opportunities or to grow on your own?
Yeah,
because for me it was like, no, like this nigga, like he's just doing some other
True. I feel like other people. That's true because I never actually felt that energy coming from you. And I started working with them.
And I also never felt like, but everyone else was like, yo, are you guys still good? What happened with you?
Like people expect me. I'm a person who like to explore. I like working. I like growing. I like doing things that I've never done before. And a lot of people, they cannot handle that. They want to personalize it.
They want to keep you here.
But you cannot cage me. I need to go out and do what I need to do. So, like, that's the kind of thing where people expect me. So now if I move to Monday Vibes, they're like, oh, now you moved. So you killed with Vibes and stuff like that. You're no longer doing that. Now, I think at that time, I felt like I wanted to explore something different because we had just been through so much with Cubed. Like, I was beat after Cubed.
And we did everything we could have done, man.
Spent so much money.
I don't think there was anything more we could have done.
Definitely.
In that moment,
we spent so much money. I lost hope in hip hop in general. That I felt like there was no money in hip hop, and there was a house opportunity, and I was like, let's try it. You get what I'm saying? We had done everything. Like literally done everything in hip hop, and we didn't make a dime.
And we didn't even get the recognition that I think we deserve.
Yeah, people just thought we were swimming in money because things were.
Yeah, I just saved that picture yesterday. Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I like, no.
You need to show me that. But anyway, cut to that picture. But I just felt like we had done everything that was possible. So for me, stepping away from the Vybz, seeing that we had created, was not me saying, oh, bye Vybz, fuck Vybz. I was just like, let me take a rest. I cannot do this right now. I need something fresh.
And the thing is, on the Dorset, guys, like, you went there as a videographer. And Vybz, you were more than a videographer. I
was organizing.
Organize the concept.
I didn't have to do shit. I just showed that I was just visual.
I
just came up with the visual concept, and it was easy because I could do all the other work, freelance work, to survive. And they also like had something like their ideas, and I wanted to help out with them. I'm always willing to help out. But so for me, it was never. I don't think we ever fought.
Nah, I don't remember even us having like
vibes. Yeah,
those type of vibe. But we're like,
usually if nothing.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is about me and you. Yeah, you correct me if I'm wrong. Is that me and Chora, like, you can go like for a month without talking.
A month, 2, 3, make it 2, 3.
Yeah, talking, we're just liking each other.
Pictures and stuff,
And then, but when they link up, it's always the same energy.
I feel like that's most of my, if you actually see most of my friendships that have survived are actually like that. Even if you see with Silo, I can go like 4 months.
Shout out to YG, yeah.
But if I come you put me in the same room with Silo,
same energy.
like YGS, same energy, like where we left off. Because our relationship is not based on how much we communicate. Because we never communicated anyway when we were working together. You know, like we never send each other texts.
What are you doing?
He said I show up to your crib, and like the only message I send you is, are you at your crib? I'm gonna show up. Okay, we're gonna shoot this thing on this day.
Where are you?
Where are you? Those are the messages, not like checking up on each other. So our relationship has never been based on how much you communicate, but if I show up, I'm gonna be like, yo, where you at? I'm gonna come see you.
And every time we link, it's always the same energy.
It's same energy. There's no suspecting or speculation, or I think there's no thinking that I think he maybe no.
I expect you, like, if you have a problem with me, to tell me so that I didn't like the way you spoke to me that day. Then I can fix it.
Exactly.
Or I can say fuck you off, or like,
so that's, I think those are the most relationships that have survived. Most of the other ones, they were like, okay, so he doesn't speak to us now, he went. And most of the people who tried to like personalize me also got disappointed because you can never personalize me. get to work with a lot of people, but people don't realize that when you're working with different people, you interact with them differently. So each relationship is supposed
different.
to be treated differently.
The way
how I
you-
interact with
me,
you
it's not the same as
different.
Mali.
How I interact with Mali
Shout
or
out.
anybody else or YGS.
Yeah,
So
well.
take that person, it's your thing. The thing is there, and then the other thing is there. Other people could not understand that. They wanted to be personal, and
This is assisted. This video is assisted.
I gotta say peace out. I was like, yo, peace out. I'm out here. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I lost a lot of people, man. I lost a lot of people. Even when I remember when I moved to, when I said I was gonna when I got the job, you were one of the first people like, yo, do it. Yo, that's great. Get excited. So my real friends were really excited about it. They didn't care about what they were losing. But they were more excited about what I was gaining. You know, what I was gaining as a person, like how I was growing.
Shout out, man.
So yeah, it's that's where you get to like learn what type of people are you around. Who do you want to keep and who do you want to not keep?
Quick question.
Yes.
Have you guys ever had like a misunderstanding and then tried to sort it out, or guys sorted it out
Misunderstanding
in this friendship, like besides being like partners?
Probably we've had a misunderstanding, but we probably had a misunderstanding, but it wouldn't have been something major. It would have probably been like about a set
about
or
a
something.
set, about me being late
or me struggling to set up. But it would have been something that would be like, okay, we have to come and sit down and talk about it. It's something that will fix, you fight about then, it will be over.
Yeah, and I feel like it's always been there because ever since like me and this guy met, like as much as we met professionally, but we always like handled each other like this.
We
always spoke each other like this.
So sometimes you pop up and there's nothing about the shoot.
So, and most people are speaking about it, they didn't understand like a relationship you have like with the guy, because they will like actually go behind my back like and ask for a meeting with Alf, and Alf will like tell me, yo, look at your friend. They invited me, and I'll be like, go, and even go like a proposal, and the proposal must they know me I smoke what I smoke, and so they will think Alpha, so they will bring Alpha, they buy him cheese and do all this expensive alcohol, and then they will surprise when this guy like, nah, I'm just here for the meeting. What's up?
They're trying to bribe me in the back.
And they be like,
and then they'll come back up like, yo, my niggas, your people approached me
and look at the text,
you get this,
and I'll be like, yeah, go.
But yeah, man, it was always like that. It was.
And sorry, on the dynamics of our relationship, you see, they will always offer him stuff like alcohol or something to stop. Knowing that I drink alcohol and I smoke, but I don't understand how
I can be
without us smoking. Okay, they're probably smoking together. Yeah,
they're probably smoking, so we need to have a smoke.
Yeah, so
and then
that's why
this nigga doesn't smoke shit. Nothing. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, it's not fun at all.
He just wants to listen. What you want?
Yep.
You have to speak now.
Now you have to tell me your idea, and you're gonna sell me your dreams, and you're gonna tell me how you're gonna make me pop, and how you're gonna get me exposed, and how you're gonna make my dream come true. No.
Yeah, so it was that genuine. Between like, cause Abanyaman wouldn't understand my Alpha, like we could pay you more, like we could do this and this for you.
I think for me it was always more also about the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh man, the people I've met, amazing people. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out.
Like I've met some amazing people through this work. That's what I love about being like a videographer. You work with so many people. You shoot so much visual. Some I don't even remember them. But you make so much relationships and you learn so much from the people. Some people were just placed there temporarily, of course. But they serve their purpose, which was to teach me something, you know, and move on, even if they don't stay in my life. That is okay. But I learned something, and I take that. I appreciate that out of them. So, and then some people, I knew that these people are definitely permanent, so I need to stay in touch. Because if this wasn't permanent, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't even be shooting this thing at all. You get it up, say we'd be like, okay, let's do this. So it's one of those things that you just need to know. It's life, man. It is life.
And I'm sure like you must be proud of like where you've come. To where you're at right now. Because most of the time we don't like take time to reflect. Because we're always like, what's next? What am I gonna do next? We forgot, okay, where you started with that phone in high school.
Yeah, when you start, that's when you realize, oh flip, I've
Fuck,
come.
yeah.
I come. Nah, man, definitely. It's one of those things where you just look back and you're like, yeah, I came a long way, and like we have done so much with so many people, you know, and yeah, just what going forward is gonna be brighter. But you disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
You disappeared. Also, I remember during the time I think I was working with the Mind of Vibe Dealers. You just went. Psh,
Yeah.
Disappeared. Me, the whole time I was speaking to you or checking, looking for you, I just thought maybe you were doing something sports related. Since I knew you started something to do with sports, I was like, you're probably out on a camp somewhere with some kids. They're running about football, and it's probably something to do with, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So that I never asked, I never probed anyway, because I just thought, you know what, it is what it is.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
Avatar, eh?
What happened? Where were you? You disappeared for almost like a year?
Yeah, man. No, I went to the academy, man. Shout out. Yeah. Most of you watching probably saw me in the street. Yeah, that was me. That was me. You probably saw me in the street, yeah. Some of you are probably like arrested, yeah. No hard feelings, man. No hard feelings. So, yeah.
I didn't see that one coming. I didn't.
I feel like at the point in my life,
I didn't see it coming.
I get it. Let me explain.
Like, I remember receiving your pictures saying, yo, man,
that was graduation.
Yeah, graduation. You're already graduating at this time. Boom, you send me pictures. You're like, yeah, I'm a couple. I'm like, and you're like, and then you close my mouth. You're like, you cannot tell anybody. And then I had this thing on my chest, heavy like this. Yeah. I gotta tell somebody. I need to post it. I need to do something. I need to create like something, you know.
Yeah, man.
I think for me at that time I was just excited that you
got
a career, man.
Sure,
you know what I mean? Because I was
also doing your own stuff.
Doing my own things. I was like, oh shit, at least you know.
God also is not like
he's working.
And the thing is about you, Fit, like, okay, it has nothing to do with this. The thing is about this guy. If you were like you're working here and you're working nice, he's always like thinking about back. But yeah, so and so is not surviving, man. Yeah, how can I help someone? How can I do this for someone? How can I do this? So I'm just happy that took the load off him, because he was also thinking about how is gonna survive. Yeah. So like, okay, let me just take this thing. So at least he won't have to worry about me. So when we meet, to just do something creatively without having to worry
about how money, is the person?
What you're gonna get in return. Yeah. So yeah.
Definitely. I think for me that was like a yes, he's working. I was always looking for having all my friends just work.
Yeah, well.
Like everybody should earn some money so that everybody just survives, so that we don't have to worry about who is what. So that when we meet up, as you said, we just do creative stuff without where everybody's coming from.
Imagine that, like if I met Alf and he's done so much in his life and I'm still stuck in that place. Some kind of if, okay, just fine.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's true.
True, man. I'm just glad. I was so excited. Like, shit, he's got a career. That's great. It means there's money coming in. You can take care of your.
And that's the most important thing, man. To get like money that's consistent. Even the money that I'm getting there, I don't care. Like it could, like, as long as I support my family.
Yeah.
And then this creative stuff, I can just do it for
me. You can do it for yourself. Yeah. There's no pressure.
There's no pressure of like I need to make money out of this thing.
Back then we had pressure and we're not making shit.
Back in the day, dog.
And then we're like shit.
And I just had a newborn. Yeah. Actually, I was kept on getting sick. I had to call this nigga in the middle of the night. I remember.
Yeah.
Call him all like 2, like saying like Alpha, let's go to the hospital. We have to try, like shit. Yeah. Well.
No, that was hectic.
The stress of like just doing this just for the sport of it. Yeah, just for the love.
Not
even depending on it. Yeah.
I'm glad I can finally share the pictures. I'm gonna go dig them up. You can follow me on Facebook. It's Alpha Chihuahua. I will share the pictures there. I have them turned up there in my phone, ready to be released. Because I was shot. I signed a non-disclosure. I said they shouldn't disclose this information. That I'm out here working. I'm a cop now. I'm like, how did this guy be going? Hey, at that time, I was an illegal guy. I was even illegal at the time. I'm like, shit.
And I told him, I'm coming back at this day. Make sure the documents are in order. I don't want to have a problem with you,
I was an illegal immigrant, and I was like, oh shit, I'm working with the cop now. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff. But man, I was happy that you did that. I'm glad you did that. I don't know what made you decide to do it, but I'm just glad you did it so that you could be able to make a living out of it and actually have some money coming in. That's what is important.
I wish we can like teach this young gents like.
It makes me so sad. I've lost so much of these kids because I always surrounded myself with these kids, hoping that they could maybe copy what we do. You get what I'm saying? Imitate or see how it's working out for us. We lost a lot of them along the way. And I understand they're kids, so they're gonna learn the hard way. But I was really hoping they didn't have to go down the hard way. While we're there, while we're there,
already experienced.
We've already experienced it. Like,
you don't have to experience it.
Don't do it. So for me, I just feel like it's one of those things where they just have to go through it, and then we're just gonna see them on the other side. And just hope we don't say "I told you so," but we just be like, "Well, see what we can do."
Yeah.
But most of my friends so far right now are good.
Yeah,
they're good. I got YGS is doing good. Monet, shout out Monet is doing good.
Shout out to Monet.
Mary J. Flowers,
shout out to Mary. Shout out to Smooth.
Came and replaced me in the game.
Shout out to Smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth, man.
Guy,
so I'm really happy that they're all doing well. Everybody's working. Nobody is.
Even
age. Word.
Shout out to Word.
Everybody's working. I don't have to think about nobody. I don't have to think about or worry about anybody. Everybody's moving on with their life and doing something. So which is pretty cool that everybody's doing that.
And the thing is that there's creators, not only artists, like just like creatives. The thing is that you need income, bro, to create something. It doesn't matter like if it's 5, like it's how low it is, but like for you to keep going, you need something like to. You can't like at this age, because as an artist you have to look a certain way, and people don't get that. Like if you post a picture there and I see you looking good and fresh, and there's a link, I'm definitely going to check out that link. But it's just a random picture just taken by low quality phone. I'm scrolling past that shit because like you didn't make an effort to make a photo shoot. So what makes me think that you made an effort to make a nice song? Because if you can produce a nice song, obviously you'll do like everything to push it, like from the photo shoots, from the quality of the producers. So the effort on the image like just shows me like
art should be.
I feel like most of the artists that I worked with didn't understand that. Didn't understand.
And you need to stay fresh, man. I'm not an artist, but like
I don't know.
As an artist, you need to stay fresh.
I know what you mean, because I worked with, as I said, I worked with a lot of artists, and I was doing most of the video, marketing kind of vibe. I'm not even a marketer, but I knew how to do most of the graphics and the posters and the Facebook. So I was running most of the pages and stuff like that, and I would offer to assist because I had the means to. But like I didn't feel like they knew how important it was to look fresh and to look good, to have that, and to always post and to have consistency.
And always be like available for the medical.
You
must always be prepared. I can't call you I'm sleeping or I'm smoking now.
So for me, I felt like most of the time I wanted it more than they wanted it, which led me to just dropping out anyway. At the end of the day, I just be like, and I know most of the artists out there, they probably just thought, I walked away because I just felt like I'm done with you. No, it's because I actually felt like I was dragging weight. One thing about me is if I feel like I'm dragging weight, I'll drop the weight.
Shout out.
And then I'll find another weight. And then if it's not working either, I'll drop it. So people who had like most of the people that I was doing that for, I just feel like they were not wanting it the way I wanted it. Like I wanted it for them so much more than they wanted it. So I was just like, you know what? I don't have to want it anymore. They can just want it for themselves. They can move at their pace. Their pace is, they're comfortable with their pace. So like it's very important for an artist to want it more than anybody else. More than anybody else. That's where I feel like they don't understand. And most of these times, most of the things that we were creating back then were free. So it was not a matter of it's like there is money needed. You get what I'm saying?
But for your side, you can just work for just buy yourself
a nice outfit. You're right. Money was needed for being able to buy a t-shirt and
shoes
and look.
Just for you. It's not like when I take
look
those
presentable.
That's your clothes.
Definitely. But most of the content that we didn't even take any money to create. So you just needed to make yourself available and at least look good. and then show up, come up with the idea. Let's do this. You know, be proactive in your craft.
In the craft,
then we would have done most of the things. So I know some artists were really putting in. You could tell. And then other people were just not putting in at all.
Other just relied on the talent, which was not enough.
So and talent alone, unfortunately,
just because you write good rap doesn't
talent alone is not enough. You need to be able to have an online presence that actually people are appreciating.
We need to fall in love with you, man. Not only your music. We need to even do blogs, do something,
be there.
Put us inside your life. Let us see what's happening in your life, bro.
I know. So I think it's a matter of just not putting in the work.
Okay, speaking about music, what would you say is your favorite project to come out of K-City? Let's not just say mixtape or whatever, just project.
I definitely love the Agent project, the Blue mixtape. I also liked.
I liked one.
You need one?
Yeah, that's it.
So is it Agent?
Wait, let me think. There's so much projects that came out of. Body of Work. Oh my God, there's so many. I like the Afrizi project. What was it called?
I'll be lying if I said
I forgot the name.
Yeah, I feel like a relationship was a peak that time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but I really felt the project. I really liked it. I liked the tracks there.
So it's between that project and
no, definitely if I was to pick one, I would go for the Afrizi one because it was a pop kind of. I'm a pop kind of.
And the thing is with the Blue that I feel like it is a project. How many songs do they have?
I don't remember how many, but it wasn't that many. I know for sure which song was my favorite in the Blue mixtape.
Was it more than 11?
2100 was my favorite.
Was it more than 11 songs?
Same.
Yeah, I think it was around 11. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I feel like the disadvantage between, because Africa, I think it was four tracks.
4 tracks.
Yeah.
It was an EP.
Yeah.
It was an early project. It was like an EP.
So it's always nice, Africa Impala, you still wanting to listen more
I'm sorry, but definitely.
Instead of
the Afrizi EP, I remember I'm not remembering.
Shout out to Afrizi.
Oh shit, I remember bumping to that shit. And actually, as a creative, I wanted to shoot so much visual. I want this one. This one's the main one. Let's do this one. Let's do that. So I think because I like the pop kind of vibe, it also was
yeah.
And then of course,
mine,
what's your favorite?
I have to go with Itaga's EP.
Oh yeah, that was the
Itaga's EP. Yeah. Shout out to J Black. Shout out to Lucy Black.
J Black. Shout out to you, brother.
Nothing at no skips, bro.
That was no skips.
No skips.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Shout out to Lucy Black, man. Bring back Lucy Black. What the fuck?
Thank you very much for that. I remember that project, and I remember being approached for their music video, which was the song. I forgot what it was.
It
doesn't Legend.
Fuma.
Yo.
Those were the days, eh?
Yo.
They don't make music like that anymore.
Yo, they don't make music like that no more. No shade to K-City, but definitely Lucy Black. That EP, Itagazi was crazy.
Damn, that shit deserved commercial success.
Next. Yo.
It deserved commercial success.
Yo.
And
everybody, I remember when he would perform, everybody would yo, these tracks.
Yeah, they hit hard.
All the time.
Nah, I hope Lucy Black is listening to this now.
And Lucy Black, he knows how I feel about this music shit.
And he knows how I feel about him. Even Jake Black, I told him a lot of times, why do they remove it's not available most now on digital channels, platforms. And it's not the only one. I can name a few.
Oh yeah, I lost that. Yeah, it was used to be on my playlist on my Spotify. It's not there no more. Yeah, you're right. I just saw it go gray. That's what they do when they take it out, and then it's gone.
It's not there though. It's the classic.
I'm not petty. I wouldn't say I am petty. I think I am petty. Why did you say I'm petty?
You are what? Like I know, like I know other beefs. Like I won't mention like them. Yeah, like, but I know you had beef with people that you were like, nah, I'm never. I don't care how good they get or how good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm petty.
It's
like
up for
that.
life.
If it's
yeah.
up, it's up.
Yeah.
Like it's over. It's over. I don't give a damn what you think. But I think I'm not that extreme. Only to like certain people.
Especially Bosmo people.
Yeah. Why you?
Especially B-side.
No, Bosmo people, I don't have any beefs in there. Thank you so much, B City, for always.
Okay. Can I name an artist and you just say, "Well, we good, we not good."
For always holding me down and supporting me, B City. I love you. You know, and I've always, appreciated your support. Even though some of y'all were talking behind my back and backstabbing me and shit, it's okay. We cool like that. Who?
Nah, let's leave it, man.
It's not. Who did I have beef with? I didn't have any beef with nobody.
It's not worth the
exactly.
Yeah.
So I was.
It's not worth the mention, man. Okay, let's stick to music, man. Like all the drama. So, Afrizi, like who would you say like right now at this point in moment who's running the game? Who's sitting on top? I know like compared to where we were at, the industry not the same, and I feel like there's not a lot of releases. Artists are not making or releasing music enough like they used to do before back in the day. So right now, like who would you say has the? I don't
shout out
to.
The
crowd, yeah.
Shout out to
who's running the city.
Who just released now? Is Snap T?
Snap T, but I have to like the whole
I have to listen to it too after this whole thing with release.
Shout out to Snap T, to Snap, man. The boy raps nice.
Yeah, he's really good. Nice. So I can't wait to see that.
Looking forward for that.
Run the City is a very strong title.
It is, but someone has to. Just because our favorite are not running, it doesn't mean not running. Just because our favorites are not. I'd love to say, Lisa's running the game, but now it's not like, so.
Who's running the game?
I'm asking you.
Shit. Right now, the only one that I see is Paulie. From very active, so because I have him on my Facebook and stuff, so I see him only so far. And
who's Ochi?
Oji Orochi. I don't follow him, so I don't know. But I only see him when our mutual friends probably.
Shared or something.
I'm not sure if we follow. Maybe we follow each other, but I don't see his stuff. But yeah, when his mutual friends share, that's when I see. And I only saw him. For me, I saw him when there was the whole thing with Polity. When Polity released a very sensational freestyle. That was really
but for me, like on the thing, when last did Polity like release a single, let alone the freestyle? Because for me, freestyle I don't consider them as like even on OG like it might be like one of them, but he hasn't released a song yet, like a proper like produced song without responding to someone, without just rapping or whatever randomly.
I thought he has a project. I don't know. I cannot even.
Because like Poly, Banquet or whatever. Like I feel like that was his last official single release. I don't know,
which was fire, by the way.
Yeah,
I have it in my playlist. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's a proper song. That's not a freestyle. Like that's something that you can push all the way.
Feel through it.
And the drums and the horns.
Yeah, it's so Mexican. Yeah, it's very the Mexican sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just feel like there's not as many releases as we had back in the day. Of course, so it's very difficult to say. But I think right now, currently in the game, there's not much that is happening.
Yeah. Shout out to New Age because I think it's gonna drop also.
Oh yeah,
it's about listening session. You're invited. I was into it's cool.
It's cool. That's how you know how important you are to the game when you get invited.
Cool. Who else is invited? Releasing. I thought I saw someone. Okay, I think it was Snap.
I know Snap is released.
I spoke to YG Nice. Apparently, he's cooking on something. You would know better.
What YG is?
Yeah.
I don't trust that nigga.
Shout out to Smoke. I've seen some like Smolanyana reels.
I don't want to see reels. I want to see the stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like there's like fear to
yeah.
There's no hype or what? What is missing? I don't know. But the hype you create it.
You create your own hype, man.
Who am I to comment on music? I don't even do music, so ish.
But if you listen to music, how can you not comment on music?
I am a consumer. True. I'm a consumer, but it's been a while that people have actually done some good music that we can be like, yo,
that's dope.
Let's see what.
Oh, Lenuza. Oh, who else?
I'm gonna censor this guy.
Vybz just dropped visuals for. I forgot the name of the song. Yes, the whole visuals of music video. So the photo shot, equally like it was a full video of that song.
Well, I cannot comment on that because I don't follow Vybz.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
Yeah.
How about that nigga? And I don't want to know.
I don't think like much is happening, man. With hip hop side, man. Like there's nothing like that much to talk about.
Except shout out to KG and the 15th section.
Shout out to KG. Shout out to KG. Yeah, that's my dog.
That's my
dog from way back. What a guy.
Yeah, definitely something happening there. So I'm probably gonna be popping into the 15th
shout out
session, the listening sessions.
Represent. I'll give you. I'll give you the tea. I still have the tea.
The
Vybz t-shirt.
Vybz. I'm gonna pop up there as Vybz Networking Hub. Yep.
Shout out to KG, man, for holding the culture down.
Yeah,
but we need more of those, man. We can't only like be depending on one.
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
to
We
do
need
all the
more
stuff.
of
Yeah.
those. I hope they are more people who like invest
Pull
more
out.
in. Yeah.
Even the guys, man. If you're watching this, just make sure you go there, man, and go show some support. If you're supporting Vybz, go support the nigga. The same thing was.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where hip hop. If people really want hip hop, they should go up and show up. And actually, like support
these guys. Yeah.
Support. I think that's one thing we definitely had during our time.
Support.
Also, we had support. People always showed up for shows and stuff like that. It was always full and packed, and there was support. So I hope people also show up and support.
KG, shout out KG.
If they want
to be, it's up to alive,
or just complain about it at home. You know, and be like, yo, it's not working out because we don't have enough shows. So that's all I would say.
Okay. Yeah. That's
in closing.
Let's close hip hop. Close everything now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just ask one more. Like you've worked with Italset Mondays. Like you guys did a lot of shows, including the All Black, which was like out of this world. You did like
massive.
What else? High heels? Were you there?
High heels and sneakers. Yeah.
High heels. You were there. Yeah. Tell me about like experience like doing like such major events or working with such a team. Because shout out to Dallas Mondays, man. Like those guys are really putting in the work.
Every team has got its problems, but that team is amazing.
Shut up, man. Like fuck the problem. Like look at the results.
People, you're working with people, but those guys were amazing. They're amazing. Like the way they work. Some of the great minds. Creative.
I love to be in the same room like when they create, like not even as a creative, just sit there and listen to them. Yeah.
Like, who came up with this? You know, and I didn't have to do much of the lifting. I was just doing visuals personally, and I would also just chip in and say, "This is my idea, what I'm thinking."
We should set it this way.
Visual. They take care of every element. They think every element is important, and they treated me with so much respect. They gave me enough time, space to be creative. So I created what I wanted with the visuals there. I loved it. I worked with presenters, did the whole thing like an event kind of vibe. It's a massive production. I loved it.
Shut up, man. I saw the stage.
I loved it. The stage, the sound.
They went all out.
All the artists, everything was crazy. So it was a great experience for me. At that time, of course, they were starting, so we weren't making much money out of the whole thing. But as they went on, they kept more established. But for me, it was worth every moment that I was there. And that was around the time that I was going to leave for another job. But we still stay in touch. I help them there where I can. But they're amazing guys.
Shout out to the
And I think those are some of the relations that you have to keep for life. You always learn from stuff, from people like.
And you always get something. Cause I remember when you went here I didn't like struggle so much for sound
and
other stuff. Yeah, they were always like willing to help. Yeah. So shout out to them, man.
Those guys are amazing, man. Those guys are amazing, and yeah, I would work with them anytime. Anytime, because they're super creative. They always come up with new ideas.
Yeah.
It's definitely an experience working with them, and I learned so much about events, and I knew that I never want to do events again after working with them. And being part of such a huge big event
that makes money, and
that makes money, not tons of money. I was just like, I don't want to do this. It's stressful for me. It's not my thing. I felt like I went into this event thing because of you, because you loved events. I was not an organizer. I was a visual.
If you remember, like my the thing is about the Vybz, it blew out so big or out of my hand. Cause for me, like my events, if you remember, I always wanted a small, intimate thing. We should be. We don't. And then every time it was so full. Every time, like, just a smaller thing, man. Alpha, we don't need to play music loud, and then boom, it's full. I was so like,
but me, I was thinking cute. Let's say,
you're always there.
Visually needs to be like a cube.
Yeah. Before we wrap it up, my car, like going forward now, like what are the plans for the iKing or Alpha Chihuahua? What's the next step now?
For me, definitely. I don't know what's the future holds for me, but. Yeah, man, it's really cool that I hope this idea that we started this podcast really goes far. I would like to invest more energy and everything into this, and see how far it would go. It's something that we've been talking about for a long time.
Something that I've been proposing for a long time, and the other nigga ignoring me.
Don't listen to him. I've always been on board about this idea.
But anyway, let's go.
It's something that I accepted a long time ago. I just didn't have the money to execute it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we were broke niggas. We couldn't come up with any of the money to get the equipment together. We couldn't even come up with a freaking mic. How were we gonna start a whole podcast and shoot it and stuff like that? So that's, at
least we have laptops and stuff now.
Thank you. Shout out to our producer out there. Shout out to our producer, graphic designer / sound engineer. So I just feel like we didn't have the things,
capacity to do
the
it.
Capacity. You saw when you even brought it up again when I came back now, it was very easy for us to go a day just
to get
everything, put everything together. Took us a day. And it's an experimental phase right now, but I hope it really grows into something big, bigger than us just talking. Actually inviting some real cool guests and stuff like that. So I think that's where I'm leaning against. I'm still gonna be working now.
Doing your stuff,
but that's not permanent. That's not like my permanent.
That's not yours.
That's not me.
That's not yours. You're working for someone.
While
you're working for someone, just build yourself on the side.
Yes, that's the idea. That's the idea. And I'm glad I never lost contact with everything in the hood, like with the people that are important, so that I never lost that I'd already worked for. So that's where I think I'm going more into investing into things that actually belong to or that align with what I like doing. Even though I don't think I'll be doing as much visuals as I was.
And the blogging now?
Yeah.
Blogs, because your blogging was like...
I'm kind of tired of that. I just feel like it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Vlogs are a lot of work, and sometimes I just want to go out. When I go into a country, I don't want to shoot. So the inconsistency that leads to inconsistency. Because sometimes I just want to really enjoy it. So now I'm gonna only vlog when I want to show something. Or if I feel like I have time to
say something.
And I want really people to see this place because it's amazing or something. But it's not like something that I want to go into full time. Like invest my time and say, okay, now I'm a vlogger. I'm doing this. And it's a lot of energy because sometimes you just want to eat and then you have to start. So
I know.
I discovered that it's not my thing. I know too. It happens
wait, don't touch it. Don't touch it. I have to take a picture of it.
Oh shit.
And you be dead hungry.
It happens to all of us. Oh my god. I hope she's watching. Shout out to you. Yes,
and you know what I've learned, Alpha, like not to disturb them, because once you say like do something like that, the whole date or the whole night is gonna be ruined. So rather just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, so yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah, I just do that too. I'm just like, don't touch it. I'm like, okay. And then you take it, then you say, okay, take picture now. Take picture of me eating. Take picture of the food.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a GIF like
that. Like last thing. Let's do one. Let's do a GIF.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for me. I just cannot do it.
Yeah,
so I do there and there now. I do there and there.
Where you can.
Yeah, where I can and I feel I can, I do it. It's not like my full-time thing. So this, I hope it becomes something we do.
Shout out, man. Shout out. Also, even though you didn't ask, also me, like, going forward, like, as I said before, like, we both, like, working now. You have your own thing, like, my own thing going on, which is great. Yeah. So I feel like us doing this thing, there's no pressure. Yeah, but on us, like, monetizing from this, we're just doing it for the sport, the love of it. Yeah, well, so I feel like even that for me, like, it gives you like it is like you don't stress too much or whatever. Yeah, well, we just do it this thing as a hobby.
True.
And I hope it grows. Yeah, well, through that, because we're planning to take it all the way up.
Yeah, I hope
all the way up.
Production to get better, lights,
everything,
cameras, more multi-cameras.
Yeah, man.
You know, but
and this is our first episode, man.
Yeah, I feel like it had to be done.
Yeah, we had to start somewhere. We know, it's not perfect, guys, but
I tell you, it's been fun to figure out everything. Like, we didn't know anything about sound.
And this thing like took us a week, ne?
Yeah,
less than a week,
a few days.
Because I proposed the idea, and then we went to buy some stuff, and then we're like,
set, paint, everything needed to be everything, and the sound, figuring it out with the producer. Shout out.
Yeah,
you know, it's been crazy. It's one.
Yeah, and hopefully, I don't know, like maybe when you come back, I want us to attend more events, man.
Hope we get to go and do that. Yeah,
I want us to attend like more events. So that
I think our first event has to be the one on the 27th.
Yeah, but it's clashing with another one. But we can go to the Peace one. K-Kid is having a listening party with a new album. There's a new album. Most was K-Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's here in town, free entry. At the same date, listening session. Like, he has a new album dropping, I think, on the 28th.
What time does Beats?
We'll check and then we'll see how it
Okay, we'll check how we'll get back to you about that. It would be nice to show up.
Yeah, because I want us to have like feedbacks of this event, like when we have like, our conversation about what do you think about the album, and all the stuff. And K-Kid is one of the most promising artists here in Cape Town, man. I feel like he's coming. Even the features, like on the track, he has a feature with Nesty Agris. I forgot the track list, man. I had it on my phone, but it's looking very solid, like a solid piece of.
I hope we get to explore that.
Yeah, so it's Beats Speech. I think we have to choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we check it out.
So yeah.
But that's what's up, man. I hope it turns out.
Yeah, and you also should expect another what you call development, like sports. Like I want to also, like, on the side, I'll also focus on I think it's I don't want semi-professional sport. I don't want to do the professional sport. Yeah. Semi-professional when you're almost there. Yeah, I need to capture those, like, the future stars. Yeah,
that would be nice.
Yeah, so from next week Easter tournament, there's an under 19 tournament taking place in Bella, so I'll be there, just like catching up with the youngins there.
I knew you were into the sport thing. I knew you were.
I'm into everything. If it has to do with development, bro, I'm the artist development, athletes development. What else? Yeah. So yeah.
So we can expect a lot. I hope. Yeah. I mean, probably people are gonna be wondering, like, why this podcast and stuff. Sure. We're not gonna be focusing on anything specific. I think we're just gonna be trying to expand what is there. And see, like, everything
and experience life, man. Even Alpha, like, being, like, doing your work, I feel like that's also, like, something that we can also bring back to the board.
Of course, I can tell you everything about Mexico.
Mexico,
not Italy.
Mexico.
But anyway,
I think that's it.
Closing, what final words of wisdom?
I don't have any words of wisdom, man. I wouldn't say, like, but yeah, message out there, man, to anyone who's watching, get a job, man. Yeah, but I know it's not a cool thing. It's not cool to work. Yeah, well, it's not cool to be at work every day, but just get it. Yeah, but it also teaches you some sort of discipline. Yeah, but as a human being, you don't always have to be around. Yeah, but niggas must come to your house and they be, well, I came to see offers at work. Yeah, but even that missing out on such stuff. Yeah, well, and yeah, man, you need to. Because this thing, we do it out of love, the creativity, the music, like everything else. Yeah, but it becomes more fun if you don't depend on it. Yeah, but it becomes like exhausting and depressing if you depend on it and you want to. Yeah, well. So I'd advise every young is just get some sort of income. Like, it doesn't have to be a big thing.
Flashy, yeah. I think when people hear that, get a job, and they usually say like, oh, it's not
proper
easy,
job.
It's not like, it's. I think for me, you just need to know that it's your hustle and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Shout out.
You get what I'm saying? Just get your money as long as you can survive.
Survive, bruh.
You know, nobody cares.
And shout out to the producers, man. I don't think we gave enough light or credit to the producers. Mostly those who produce for free. I know Ashes does most of the time. I don't know about the promos. I know 120.
Yeah.
I know Milo Beats. Shout out to Milo Beats. Shout out to who else now? There's a lot of producers, man, that just do this thing out of their heart. They don't get enough like recognition. Yeah, well.
Thank you for holding us down.
Besides the taglines, that's all they get. Like.
Yeah.
So I feel like Josh, shout out to Josh, man. I almost forgot. We still need our thing.
I hope we're getting some music for this podcast. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah, Josh gonna hook us up.
Yeah, I hope Josh hooks us up. But anyway, in closing, I think for me, I just want to say, it's really good to be back in the K City.
Shout out.
Shout out to everybody who's gonna be watching this. You can follow us on Facebook, Vybz Networking Hub. Also follow us on YouTube. Vybz Networking Hub.
Also on IG, we're coming.
Subscribe. On IG, we're coming soon.
TikTok
also,
soon.
TikTok soon too. Definitely TikTok
soon. What else?
And then just follow us, and we'll promise to bring you more content.
Better quality.
Better content, better quality, better lighting. We will always be upgrading each and every time that you can expect.
Shout out, man.
I think that from us, man. That's all right.
Peace, man.
Peace.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe right there.
Do you want to say poo poo poo?
Nah. you can chill into it. The Pumarak. Yeah, man. Yeah. We have like many options. We're done with the shout outs, man.
Yeah.
Okay, nah. Shout out to everyone who forgot to shout out, man. It's too many of you guys. But it's love. If you're a creative from Clairefontaine or any shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep shining.
Thank you for watching. We love y'all, and we hope to see you next time on our next episode. Peace.